From the home of the Widener Pride, this is WidenerPride.com as we continue our series of preseason interviews for the 2012-2013 winter season. This is our men's indoor track preview. I'm joined by Coach Vince Toohey. Coach, thank you for joining us. You are now the three-time defending champs for indoor. Let's look at, first of all, the 4x200. You're the three-time defending champs there, I should say. Gavin Colley, Jonathan Blake, Nick Rodriguez coming back. Let's talk about those guys, what they mean to that team.
Yeah, and it was great last year. It was one of the first events of the day, and our team really needed a good bit of motivation to get the meet started. And then having those guys back for this year is really special. The other thing, too, is from that team, Tyler Schmahofer was not on that because he had been injured, so he wasn't able to compete in that meet last year. So we're really hoping this year to get him on that relay and join Gavin and JT and Nick, if it's going to be Nick or Martin or, there's a couple other freshmen that might be able to step into that spot, too. So anyway, we're really looking forward to getting back there and running that event again.
Also stepping up last year, the 4x400 relay team, you got Mike Chivarelli, Will Betts, and Martin Turner coming back this year. How do those guys look this year?
Well, I'm really hoping that those three guys, again, could be on that relay. And again, Tyler Schmahofer looks like he'll be able to come back and be on that spot. Tyler won the last two MAC conference championships for the Open 400 outdoor. And then, of course, we have athletes that could move into that spot as folks who are really good 400-meter runners, and I think could really help the team. So we're really looking forward to the meet more than just finding out who's going to run on what relay. And each athlete knows now that at this time of year that no spot is guaranteed. Everybody's going to have to earn that spot. But it's going to be fun, and we all look forward to the challenge of getting the best team on the track in February.
One of those guys in the 400, we mentioned Mike Chivarelli, defending champ. Also defending champ Ryan Gallagher, coming off a very strong cross-country season. He won the 5,000 last year. Talk about him, what you're looking for this year.
Yeah, and that was really Brian's breakout in the conference. Since then, he was third in the conference in cross-country. He did a really good job during the cross-country season. But from that day on, Ryan has taken a real leadership role with the team, and running that 5,000 meters indoors that late in the day is something that's really important for our team. Because if you have a very good athlete or a group of athletes who can run very well towards the end of the meet, the athletes through the beginning and the middle of the meet know that we do have good anchors that are there to help us, get over the hump later in the meet.
And we look at some of the throwers, Dennis Wynn, Mike Reckler finishing second in the shot put last year, indoor max. And you also look at Chris Garrity, who was a national qualifier last year in the outdoor championships, along with Mike Quinn and Mike Hawkins are back to help the team. Talk about them, what you expect from them.
Well, as I always said, our throwers are our best athletes. These guys train very hard. They're not just big guys, they're great athletes. And this year they are led by Mike Reckler, but we also have Tyler Williams, who was a great hammer thrower, who is developing as a weight thrower. Will Wall will be back as a senior. So for the throws, we really look forward to them, and we have a little bit more experience this year in the shot put. Anthony Green has developed into a really wonderful shot putter. Our conference might be one of the best shot put conferences in the nation, and having Mike Reckler and Anthony Green to keep us solid in that area would be great. Then of course, Dennis Nguyen, who did so well in the pole vault, this year we think he might be doing the heptathlon. And last year we were suffering a little bit with losing Mick Coleman, who eventually won the outdoor championship. So we really look forward to having Mick there as well. So with regards to Christopher Garrity, Chris was the top freshman miler or 1,500 meter runner in the nation last year during the outdoor season. And in fact, he was the only freshman in the nation who was in the top 50 by the end of the season. So he has a plan. He has a plan on becoming a better athlete, not just in the mile for indoors or the 1,500 outdoors, but he really looks forward to moving up to the 5,000 as well. So we'll see how that all plays out through the indoor season. But ultimately, our team wants to do very well during the outdoor season as well. So we're going to have to plan the season so that we're getting better during the indoor season. We take that championship seriously. I would love for our seniors to win 4 straight indoor championships, but everything's going to be has to be based upon looking at the season through the lens of the championships for the outdoor season.
Well, Widener opens its indoor season on December 1st at the Jack Pirate Invitational at Haverford. We thank men's indoor coach Vince Toohey for joining us, and we thank you for your support of Widener University Athletics.